Hi there, in this short video lesson, I'm gonna be teaching the difference between present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. Let's get started. Present perfect simple. Action completed at some point in the past has continued to the present, and there is a result in the present, and it may continue to the future. In that situation, present perfect simple is used. Studied example. He has written 16 books. He started writing books at some time in the past, and he has written 16 books, and it may write more books in the future. So we can say that we use the present perfect simple to talk about things where there is a connection between the past and the future. Mean action completed at some point in the past and has continued to present and may continue to the future. As well as the present perfect simple, we can use the present perfect continuous tense to talk about events with a connection to the present. Study the examples. I have painted the living room blue. I have been decorating the house this summer. Yeah, the first example is written in the present perfect simple, and the second example is written in the present perfect continuous. Let's study the difference between the two examples. I have painted the living room blue. The focus is on result and the activity is finished, and we can see the result now. In that situation, present perfect simple is used. Another example, I have been decorating the house this summer. The focus is on the action and the action is unfinished. So we can say the present perfect continuous is used for the unfinished action. We use the present perfect continuous when the focus is on an activity that is unfinished. Yes, like action completed, like action happened in the past, has continued to the present, and may continue to the future. Yet it is quite different between the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. The present perfect simple, action completed at some point in the past, and there is a result in the future. The present perfect continuous, action happened in the past, has continued to the present, and may continue to the future. Here another pair of examples. I've read that book you lent me. I finished it yesterday or a day before yesterday. And the present perfect simple I've read, it gives the idea of completion. You look at the example of present perfect continuous. I've been reading that book you lent me. It means I've got another 50 pages to read. And the present perfect continuous I've been reading suggests that something is unfinished. She's been writing emails for 3 hours and she's written 10 messages. What is the difference between the two examples? She's been writing emails for 3 hours. This sentence is written in present perfect continuous. So the present perfect continuous has been writing, talks about how long something has been happening. And she's written 10 messages is a sentence written in present perfect simple. So the present perfect simple has written, talks about how much, how many have been completed. In short, we can say the present perfect continuous used with a particular period of time. And the present perfect simple used with the frequency of something happened. Another pair of example. I've worked here for 30 years and I usually work in London, but I've been working in Birmingham for the last 3 weeks. We can use the present perfect simple to talk how long when we've used something as permanent. The present perfect continuous is often used to show that something is temporary. When we view something as permanent, we use present perfect simple. And when we view something which is temporary, we use the present perfect continuous. Sometimes there's really no difference in meaning between the two tenses. This is especially the case with verbs such as live, work, and study. It means these three verbs can be used in present perfect and the present perfect continuous with no difference in meaning. Example, they lived in London since 2004, or they've been living in London since 2004. These two examples are the same because the word live can be used in the present perfect simple or the present perfect continuous. And these are the time expressions that are used with the present perfect simple, such as for, since, already, yet, always, just, ever, never, so far, today, this week, or this month, how long, lately, recently, still. But still is only used in negations. And these are the time expressions that are used with the present perfect continuous, such as for, since, how long, lately, recently. Yes, thank you.